passed through a point where like my visa was not approved, but yeah. Hey wonderful people, hey guys, hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to have you back. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for subscribing, for liking, for commenting, just engaging, guys. Thank you so much for everything. And if it's your first time stopping by, thank you for clicking, thank you for coming here. And you know, here we do all the positive vibes. I do my life experiences here in Germany, and I also do some other vlogs. Yeah, but I do not move away from my life experiences here in Germany. So yeah, if you like some of my content, or if you like me just by looking at me, thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe and press on the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I post anything new. With that said, guys, as you know me, I do everything that people ask for. So a lot of people have been asking for what, or rather they've been asking me what I'm doing in Germany, what type of visa I have, how I changed it from my social work, and those are the answers that I'm going to be giving you today. Like everything, like just on the silver plate, like. So the type of visa that I have is called Hausbildung visa. It can be said in English, apprenticeship. So I'm doing apprenticeship in Pflege, which is the same as nursing. So this kind of visa is up to like 3 years, and then afterwards, if you want, you can go back to your country, or you can find a job here or anything like that. So like, you know me, I always encourage people to go into the health sector, because I just know like health sector, you never go wrong. There are like jobs everywhere, like the jobs are like looking for those people. So this is the best that I could go for, and I really love it. Like I've always dreamed to work in health sector. So, but what you should know is Hausbildung is like you're doing work and you're doing school, so you're getting paid. You're not just doing nothing, you know. So it was in 2020, guys, when I just finished my social work, and you know, the corona was like hitting from all corners, like boom, 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 boom. I didn't know what to do. Like it was so hard for someone to like apply or anything like that, because you always get the negative feedbacks because of corona. No one wants to employ. But as you know, healthy, you never go wrong. It's not like I did it because I thought because of corona that's the only way I can go, but it's because, like I said, even my sister is a nurse. So I thought, why not? Like I've always wanted to work in the health sector. So I went, and it worked out, and I love it. Till now, I still love it. It can be stressful sometimes, but helping people is just something that I really love. So why not? So the application process was really a hassle, like I just said, because of corona time. Like it was so hard, like to just like apply and get the positive feedbacks. I really applied to a number of them, and some they were scared by them, because 2020 was like when it was like hitting. I remember from 2019 at the end, that is when corona started. So 2020, you just know, like it was hitting. And on top of that, I had to be writing like exams in everywhere where I was going, like all the interviews. So it was really hard. I was failing. It is normal, guys. It's normal to fail. I was failing some of them. I cried. It was just like, you know, a tough road. But, you know, if you put everything in God's hand, it just like works. It just works smooth. So yeah, guys, I went to a lot of hospitals. It was so hard for me to get that, because they wanted me, like I had to pass, you know, just the way it is. So yeah, guys, now let me talk about my process. It was a tough road, guys. It was corona time, yeah. So now I had to read, like at first I was just like sending this application without reading, like I was just like sending anyhow. And then I was like, why am I getting so many negative feedback? So I had to change my CV. I wrote my CV so well. I also had to prepare my B1. They require you to have a B2, but if you can speak like in the interview, if you like, you know, just show that confidence, like they'll check you. So for me, I didn't have to have like a B2, which they require. I just had a B1, like it worked out for me. And then the other thing is, I wrote my application later to this school. This time I didn't go direct to the hospital. I sent to the school. And then this school, with God's grace, this school like received me with open hands. They told me, yeah, you can come, you write a small test, you're going to have an interview on the same day. Mind you, it was like a month before, like a month. It was in August, September, October, had to start like I had to start school, this hospital, in like October, so there was no time. So I had to do everything so fast. I had to certify my results, like the Zambian results, high school results, into the German kind of level. But then, you know, like because of corona, it was taking so much time, so I just had to use the receipt and show them like it's still in the process, it's going to work out, and it worked out. So I went for my interview, I read the small test. Thank God I passed. I did my interview. The person who was interviewing me was sent by God. Like, you guys, it was so smooth. I did my interview. I told them everything that they needed to know, because, you know, I just had like B1 of my level, German level. So I had like to show them, like, to prove yourself, you know. I had to prove myself, and they were so positive. Like, I could even say like this one would just be like positive, like they will call me. And luckily enough, they searched for me to a workplace, because normally you just find, when you apply to the school, you just like find a school and then you have to look for the workplace yourself. But this time they connected me. Quite alright, they give a list of the people that you can call, like different hospitals where you can go. But this time these guys just did everything for me, and the next day I received a call from my workplace. The boss was calling me to say, can you come like for interviews at our workplace? I was like, oh my God. They told me like, no, we got you from the school, they connected us, so they've already done the interview. I was so happy. Like, you guys, I was so excited. You can imagine, I was panicking, like, because of this corona, and it was just like boom. So I went for my interview now at work. I spoke with them. Quite alright. My Deutsch was not like fluent, like so good, but my boss really loved because I could try, like I could speak. And then the other thing that he really loved was I could understand everything that he was talking. Like, I could respond in the right way, you know. I was very excited, guys, and it was now like time to shine. No, it was now like so hard, like everything was heating up, because you guys, you can imagine learning at a high level, like everything scientific is not so easy, like to learn. Even in English, it is very hard, but I had to learn it in another language. It was a very big challenge. I remember the first test, guys, I had very bad results. Up to now, it's still affecting me, like every time I remember, because you have like the yearly results, and then I still look at it to say, because I still count from the very start, so I always look at it to say, oh my God, I wish I really started. You know, the thing is, when I just started, I really didn't know how important those tests would be, but here in Germany, every test you take is really important. You have to take it so seriously. So that is the other thing that I learned. So I had to start studying ×2. You can imagine, another language, like on a high, it's not just a language, it's like a high language, guys. It was so hard, but then I tried to push so hard, and it just worked out, because like after 3 months, it's like, what do you call it, sorry guys, like my English is getting bad and bad. I don't know, it's not like I'm just like boasting, but sometimes, like when you have this other language, it always comes automatically, so bear with me. Trying time. Probation. Yeah, I think I'm right. If I'm not right, come into the comment section, always like correct me. I'm always happy to have you guys, to interact with you. So yeah, I had that. I passed it after 3 months. And then every time you're like at work, you also have to write an exam, and every time you're at school, you have to write an exam. So it's so stressful. And up to now, guys, I'm in my second year. I'm so excited. Like, I'm still pushing it, still the third year. And then after the third year, now you can like do a Weiterbildung. If Weiterbildung is like you do more, you study hard, like, you know, when you're in diploma you do a degree, when you're in degree you do, so yeah, so you specify. And what the other thing that I like is this 2020 Ausbildung. It's like you do the whole nursing general thing. It's like you always learn about kids, you always learn about old people, you learn about Erwachsene, like mid age. So it's like, you know, it's God sent, like everything. You don't just have to specify in one, but if you want, like after you finish this year, you can now specify in what you want. Like for me, I really want to specify in dentist. So that is it, guys. I really worship my God. I really thank you that I really took up this road. It's not easy at all. It's not easy. So that was it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video and you learned something from that. And if you think this was helpful, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and come into the comment section. Let me know what you want to know more about it, because a number of people have asked me how they can come to Germany with Nasing. But this video was just to tell you how I changed it, and I'm going to make another video specifically for how you can change, or rather how you can come to German with Nasing or house builder. I don't know what you're going to call it. And if you've not yet subscribed, guys, don't forget to subscribe. I'll be so grateful. Till next time, guys. Bye.